Welcome, Pisces, to your December 2021 general predictions. So we're doing our reading, or card reading, for general predictions of your December. So upcoming month of Christmas, cheer, joy, red, green. I'm so excited to spend a bunch of money on nothing. Anyway, sorry I brought that negativity into the room. All right, make sure you hit subscribe before we start. Hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Again, my name is Jordan. Hit subscribe, share, like, and follow on all your social media. Check out all my social media platforms, please, and thank you. When you do that, you're going to go check it out in the description box. Also, I'm going to have your love reading put up soon. So those uploads are happening. So love predictions for December 2021. So we'll just skim over the love stuff, Pisces, okay? We're just going to find out what the universe needs you to know currently, how you're feeling, finding a little tiny touch into the love stuff, and then we'll find our way into work, finances, obviously, spiritual, and a likely outcome, as well as health. Don't want to forget the health. Make sure you're healthy or unhealthy. It's however. Girl, better calm down. Knight of Swords, honey. Eight of Pentacles. So currently, mentally, you're definitely in a place where you're having a little bit of a conflict. You do have some different views on things, especially when it comes to trying to focus on certain messages that you might be getting. You might be getting currently some messages, text messages. These could be emails. These could be signs. These could be, something that you see within the numbers or see within, your nightmares or dreams. Sorry, I had to shut that door so you guys wouldn't hear my children running around rampantly. You are very much determined. Because there's something missing spiritually currently for you. So there's something missing spiritually, and that is something that you really want to bring a focus to instead of, focusing on all this conflict that might be around you. Yeah, it's just like a lot of mental conflict, a lot of things going on there. And you are dealing with an earth sign. So in upcoming December, you're going to get into a place where you're just done. You'll be over it. That'll be near the ending of your December, okay? But you're definitely going to be over that situation as far as your earth sign, which could be Taurus, Virgo, or you, Pisces. That flew out. Okay. Okay, so job-wise, near the end of December, an upcoming month, you're definitely going to be in a place where you're going to need to clear away all the mental fog, all the mental things that all of these things that you're making up, all these thoughts. You definitely want to clear everything away because there's a lot of things that you need to stop worrying about because there's so many things you have no control over here. Eight of Swords is definitely looking like somewhat of an accomplishment, or you almost got to a place where you're really overcoming something. You really have to find some kind of a break here because the mental fog and the illusions or the thought reel or the things that you make up so that you make ourselves feel better. I mean, those things are great and all, but fuck, I mean, can you imagine how you'd feel if you cleared up the mind? I know, it's crazy. Even if I feel a little dizzy or I feel a little maybe like a little headache or something, I legit have the worst day possible. Like I feel like my entire body is completely crippled. Like from being able to do anything or feel normal. My mind is fucked. Like it really is. It just goes into a place where it's like, no more. I don't like feeling not normal. That's what it does. It talks. It does all of that. All right. So let's get into our I almost went into a giggle frenzy. I don't know if you ever get into those where you start laughing, you cannot stop. Okay, so health. There is some mystery here. High Priestess, this is upright. So there's a little bit of a mystery, maybe maybe some sort of force that's bringing something together as far as your health is concerned. Okay. When you are taking care of your health, I want you to trust your intuition on this. And I want you to look ahead. And I want you to look at the things that are way obvious, because those are going to be very important. But I want you to look beyond that. So there's going to be the obvious health issues, but there's also going to be the underlining stuff. So make sure you check in with yourself health wise, physical, emotional, spiritual, however it resonates for you. However this entire fucking thing resonates for you, let it resonate. Okay, let it sing and simmer. Okay. So health wise, potentially you're definitely going to be checking in with yourself, and that'll be in the beginning of December. Because something obvious will come up and you'll be like, well, that's obvious. Well, look behind that or look beyond it. Look under it. Like if it has a dress on, lift it up and see if it's under there. I don't care. Just check it out. That was weird. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Don't ask me. Pisces, you got me feeling a little fucked up right now. Okay. We've got our temptation. Woo! Okay, spiritually, you're definitely feeling like in December, you have no control spiritually. You feel like you have no foundation, you have nothing set up properly for spiritual. And spiritual is almost like jumping off a cliff just on a whim. You would never do that. You need something that is grounded in information, okay? You need something that is very specific and intellect. That is something that you need. So there's a lot of fears when it comes to you getting into anything spiritually. And you also might even you could have some addictions going on. There could be a layer or something kind of, scattered around you, is peppered around you. I want you to make sure that you check in with that. And addictions can be anything to food, to gaming, you name it. It could be anything. Maybe you go outside, you and Bob, your neighbor, you go downstairs, you work on the car, and you're like, well, I deserve 4 beers. And then you go in and you're mean to everyone because you had 4 beers. So, I mean, this could be an addiction. Okay. So these are impulses that we have no control over. And when those things are going on and you already are like spiritually, you're like, listen, I'm not fucking with it if I don't know it. I'm not fucking with this if it don't have any grounding or if it has nothing underneath here. I'm not stepping on it. Okay. So add that with Billy Bob and working on a car and 4 beers. And that's an addiction. We call that an addiction. However that resonates. All right. Let's get a likely outcome. All right. That didn't take long, did it? 8 of Cups. Likely outcome here is just finding a little bit of happiness. And the best way to do that is to actually release a lot of half-assed people or half-assed humans around you. So maybe like Billy Bob, that's just confirming that maybe you shouldn't be out there having your nightly 4 beers with Billy Bob, who's doing nothing for you. He's a half-assed human who's doing nothing for you. He's great. He's great when he's just himself and he's a human and that's that. But it's not good for you. Okay. There's something specific in the energy of whatever this is as far as like humans that are around you. Releasing that is going to allow you to find a little more joy, a little more happiness, some less fears and more hopes, hopefully. Okay. Because if you let go of that Billy Bob and you don't have those 4 beers with him, you will be nice when you go inside. Okay. We're going to find our way into December. Hopefully your outcome of December is something that you can pull intention from to get there. Make sure to check in with yourself health wise. And again, look beyond the obvious. It's always something more, or it could always be something more. Sometimes if you just trust your gut, it's right there. You'll feel it and see it. As far as getting into a place where likely outcome is letting go of some of those people that are just not great for you, that's a good intention to pull from all the time. Making sure to check in. What are these people here for? Is this helping me? Is this adding to my life? Or is it subtracting? Now, Billy Bob is subtracting. So if your name's Billy Bob, I'm sorry, Billy. Okay. All right. Hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Again, my name is Jordan. Share, like, and follow on all your social media. And other than that, have a beautiful rest of your November. And I will see you again in December for your January readings. Goodbye.